Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Drama Nerds, a podcast where we explore the intersection of theater and tabletop role-playing games. Today we're kicking off our first ever campaign, a game of 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons written by Matthew Minnicino. I'm Percy, my pronouns are he, him, his, and today I'll be your dungeon master. Let's meet our players. We'll start with Rene.
Hello everyone, I'm Rene Goddess. My pronouns are she, her, hers.
On to Chris.
Hi, I'm Christopher Diercksen, and my pronouns are he, him, his.
Kevin.
Hi there, I'm Kevin Arfree, and my pronouns are he, him, his.
And last but not least.
And I'm Nick Orvis. My pronouns are he, him, and his.
Incredible. Since we have a mix of experience levels at our table, and for any listeners who aren't familiar with Dungeons and Dragons or tabletop role-playing games in general, I want to offer sort of a small overview of how this is going to work. All you need to do as a player is tell me when you want to do something and what specifically you're trying to do, and I will tell you what happens from there or what dice you need to roll. Basically, I will take it from there and help you through it. This is in some ways massively oversimplifying this game, but that's kind of all we need to get started. Our story begins in Secomber, a quiet village a few days' journey from Baldur's Gate. It's a placid, kindly little hamlet surrounded by tended fields and farmland where sparse cattle graze, halfling farmers raise livestock and sow crops to be carted down the road every few days. The town steward, a sweet and over-polite dwarven woman named Taffeta Lomehedge, has put out a call for some daring individuals to help the town with a problem. A band of adventurers has assembled at the steward's hall to find out more about the job. Would you all care to introduce yourselves, beginning with Renee's character?
Hello everyone, my name is Nokuzola. I am in my 30s, and I am divine.
Hey, Chadrick Bosley, excellent bard and future artistic genius. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm about 5'10", brown hair, brown eyes, pretty average build, and welcome. Hello.
I'm Kevin Arfree. No, I'm not. I'm going back. Listen, I don't play characters. I'm a neo-futurist. My name is Sriracha because I'm a little bit hot and a little bit sweet. I am 33. I'm in my Jesus year. So let's see if I can make it to 34 without being crucified on this journey. I am an Eldritch Knight, which means something. And I'm good at thaumaturgy, which is like dramaturgy, only it's ice cold. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm a gambler.
And I am Gavin the Glorious, knight-errant, violinist, and 3-foot, 2-inch tall, purple-haired gnome. My pronouns are he, him, and his, and I'm excited to go on this adventure with all of you.
Oh, yeah, I should say, my pronouns are also he, him, and his.
So am I.
What a treat. In the interest of getting a sense of the party dynamic, I asked everybody to come up with sort of a specific relationship to someone else in the party that could range from childhood best friends to someone they've pickpocketed to members of the same jousting team at their university. Full disclosure, I have stolen this mechanic from the setup phase of the game Fiasco, which is a very good and very fun heist game that relies on establishing groups very quickly, which we also need to do right now. For our purposes, let us flesh out our adventuring party, beginning with Renee's character and her connection to Gavin the Glorious.
Gavin the Glorious and I are friends from education. We don't have an intimate relationship, but I do care for him.
The feeling is mutual.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Lovely. Moving on to Chadrick.
Oh, yeah. So I think when I met Zola, I was like, oh, this person, she's so talented. And like, I feel like I could teach her something. So I really have been trying to take this young bard under my wing, you know? It's like, I've been around. So like, I want to make sure that like, she can really fly, you know?
I look forward to the teachings.
Oh, it's just more like leading by example.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. How about Sriracha's connection to Chadrick?
Yeah, me and Chadrick, we go way back, like way back. We used to play a lot of video games together. He one time came over to my house, and we were playing tennis, doubles tennis on Wii. And Chadrick is a really dramatic, super duper extra kind of player. And so when we were playing tennis on the Wii, he went for a line drive, and this is just one example of why I love him, and also he annoys the shit out of me. He broke one of my favorite wine glasses because he thought he was actually on a tennis court, but we were just playing video games. So, love him, and also annoyed by him. He's like a little baby brother. Accent on the baby. Baby.
Beautiful. And now, Gavin the Glorious and your connection to Sriracha.
Gavin is an admirer of Sriracha. Gavin is also an Eldritch Knight, and he's used to the knight part, but not so used to the thaumaturgy and the magic and that sort of thing. So he's a great admirer of Sriracha's magical abilities.
Wow. Well, thank you. I admire the way you admire me. Thank you.
Glorious. So, Taffeta Lomehedge, town steward of Succumber, has gathered you all in her office at the steward's hall, attended by her lieutenant, Milo Stenderby. They stand nervously in the corner, taking diligent notes while Taffeta briefs you on the job. Succumber is seldom in need of adventuring heroes, but we've been having a rather curious problem that we've decided to outsource, as it were. A wizard who lived here in Succumber, Dr. Bartholomew Lovelace, receded from public life about 3 months ago. Ever since he disappeared, citizens who venture into the woods to hunt or children who go to play at the creek have reported a very strange lack of animal life in the mosswood. Even worse, a few folks who have gone into the forest in the last 2 weeks have not returned. A small party of 3 hunters and later a couple of children. We need to have someone figure out what's going on in the woods, but unfortunately, I personally have never ventured to Bart's lab and cannot tell you what dangers you'll face.
Nice.
So you'll take it. You'll do this.
Hold on. Allow me to confer with my compatriots.
Thank you for asking our opinion.
Of course. So, friends.
Yeah, what's up?
What do we think? This seems like an adventure, and it's interesting. There's enough mystery that I could certainly spin quite the yarn about this after we vanquish all foes and all such things.
Yeah, I feel like the dingo did it.
Yeah.
It does indeed seem like a good test of our skills and our abilities.
I mean, I'm happy to go on the adventure. I'm just saying, I already know who did it.
You know who...
People are missing, so I feel like we should do that.
We need to go find the people who are missing. Yes.
Right.
And vanquish the dingo.
Right. That's what you want. Chadrick turns around. They have not moved. He has just literally just done a 180 to talk to the people as if it's like a private conversation. So he just turns around and says, that's what you want, right? You just want us to find the people? You want to find the people?
That would be great. Mostly, I just would like to know what's going on. So I suppose it is more about figuring out what is happening and how we could perhaps stop it by investigating the lab. And if that certainly includes finding the people, but I think your mission is more a broader macro figure out what's going on.
Cool.
Who done it? Let's go find the lab.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, sure. Can I do a quick insight check on Taffeta just to see? And actually, you know what? Can I do an insight check on the guy behind taking notes?
Which one do you want to do first?
You said, I'm sorry, it was a little quick. The one at the beginning, the first one. Oh, the one taking notes.
The one taking notes. Their name is Milo.
Milo, thank you.
Okay, go ahead and roll your insight check.
That is a dirty 1. It's not that bad, but I rolled a 2.
Milo seems great.
Okay, and Taffeta, is there any, and really just like a general insight check is really what I'm looking for. So we can use that roll if you want me to, whatever you want.
That's great. Let's do that.
Okay.
So you look around with your insightful eye. And they seem fine. Totally
Seems legit. We should do it. I don't think anybody in this room is hiding anything, actually, including you, Sriracha, which is just letting you know that you seem real. Nothing.
I'm really good at hiding things.
Sorry about the wine glass again.
Yeah, you remember what you did to my favorite wine glass. I'm not telling that story again. Okay?
Yep.
Great. Thank you. Love ya.
Love you too.
Oh man, of course you do.
So Taffeta kind of claps her hands and she says, well, great, you're free to go. And she leaves the room. Her lieutenant Milo guides you into the hall. They let you know that an overnight stay at the local inn, the Blind Beholder, has been paid for if you wish to spend a night in town before setting out. They also encourage you, if you want to leave now, you certainly could go start checking out the lab now.
Milo, do you have directions to this laboratory for us?
I've never been. I know it's in the woods.
Milo,
somewhere in the woods.
So Milo, you can't check your notes to see if where the lab is? Did nobody mention where the lab
Northwoods,
was?
Southwoods, Eastwoods, Westwoods, Central Woods.
Yes.
They start flipping through their clipboard, and as you're looking, you see that there aren't really notes as much as there are just kind of cartoons of taffeta. And they kind of look through and they're like, I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'm hoping that, like, as the notebook flips, the cartoons move like a flip book. Like,
Yeah.
Please.
We want that. Yes.
Yes, that's exactly what it's like.
It's like watching old Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Oh, okay. Well, Gavin, I feel like we should find out where we're going. Do you know?
Me? I don't know. I suppose we could ask around town, or perhaps where exactly did you say the people were disappearing? Beyond in the woods?
At the creek.
Great. We could start there.
Oh,
It's
let's
in
go
the
to
woods.
the creek. Before we go to the creek, I have a question. And that question is, the free night that we could spend in the hotel, will we get that after we solve the mystery? Or if we're not going to spend the night tonight, if we're going to go start looking right now, are we still going to get our free night sometime in the future?
Follow-up
Yes.
question. Are we getting paid?
Oh, yes, of course. There's some handsome compensation promised for this upon successful completion of the mission.
So we get compensation and we keep our free room.
Yes.
Great.
You can redeem your hotel stay whenever you would like.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
I will offer, this is a humble town. Please don't get your expectations up.
Expectations about what?
No, that's fine. We're humble too.
About the room, I imagine.
About the room.
Speak for yourself, Gavin.
Gavin, is there by any
what's your
chance
name?
Chadrick.
Right, I forgot. Chadrick. Don't make me be humble. That's what I'm saying. Speak for yourself. You're humble. I'm not. Okay? Thanks.
Sure. Yeah, no. Oh, man, I forgot again. I'm really sorry, Sriracha.
It's all good. Just don't
Gosh.
forget again.
You're so spicy.
And sweet.
Wait, Milo, I have a question. Are there any masonry, like guild halls or anything in town?
No.
No.
No, there's a church.
Oh, that's not the same.
No.
Not
no,
at
it's
all the
not.
same.
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay. Well, hey, I'm happy to follow wherever you guys want, though. We might want to, maybe we could, I don't know, just thinking maybe we could find out who is missing. Maybe they have like family or something that we could find out what they were doing in the woods.
I say local tavern, speak to some people. Yeah. I've got skills. People speak to me. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
It'll be really good practice for you, Zola. Yeah. It'll be really good practice.
Food. We get some beer.
Yes, beer.
Oh. Yes. Yeah. Great. Okay.
Okay, lead the way,
Milo bids you farewell.
Oh, all right. Bye, Milo.
I don't partake. But have fun.
Thanks, Milo. Good luck with the art career.
Thank you.
Good luck with the art.
Find a mentor. Find someone who can help you, sweetie. Organization.
Okay. Bye. And they bid you farewell. You head out into the town. You see there's not much in Secumber. The town is agrarian. You get the sense there are farms sort of on the outskirts, and you're in sort of the only place where businesses are. You emerge into kind of a central square where you see a few main buildings. You see the Blind Beholder, which is the inn that you were promised to stay at. You also see kind of another bar that looks perhaps a little bit seedier. It's called Corvino's. You see a general store, and then a little bit further down the road, you see kind of a pleasant wooden building, and that is what you find in the town.
Is there any indication as to what the pleasant wooden building is?
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's a 4.
You can't really tell.
Great. What a pleasant-looking wooden building.
So,
can one of us also do?
I'm just gonna start walking to one of the bars.
Which one do you walk to?
Which one's closer?
They are equidistant.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'll go to the blind. Hey, let's go to the Blind Beholder. Maybe we'll just like check in or let them know that we're. And I don't know. We could see if there's anybody there or anyone who knows anything. And as I go, he just starts like he like whips out this like little. It's like a mini scroll with a little pen, and he just starts like picking at the feather on the end of the pen of the pen, and like just starts like thinking to himself. And you're very familiar with him, like trying to come up with the song all the time. And so he's just kind of going, we met taffeta, taffeta. Laffeta, taffeta. And so like a lot of that.
A lot of that. Yeah.
Awesome. Sriracha, you glance down towards the pleasant wooden building. You may roll a d20 and add your wisdom score.
Okay. Pause for a second while I figure out what a d20 is.
What a dream.
One.
That's the what?
The big one.
Oh.
Probably has 20 on it.
Oh, yeah, it has a 20. Got it. So I'm going to roll that. I got an 11, and my wisdom score on this. Okay.
So your wisdom modifier is a +1, so you're going to add that to your roll.
Okay, so then it's 12.
What a treat. You take a look, you notice that this is probably the church that Milo mentioned.
Oh.
It appears to be some kind of nature or farming-oriented church.
So it's like the Church of the Poisoned Mind that Boy George sang about in the 80s.
I was born in 1994. I will take your word for it.
Hey, I'm logging off. Goodbye. Not sure if you meant to be hurtful, and yet you were.
Oh.
I'm being honest.
I appreciate your honesty so much, and also
it is a sort of.
I'm gonna get you with some sweet hotness, some hot sweetness.
This is calculated to light a fire under the hot sweetness and the sweet hotness. Okay, so you head into the Blind Beholder. You see kind of a petite human woman standing behind the bar, but there are no patrons at this moment in the dining room.
What time is it?
Sorry. Yeah.
It's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
a.m.
Okay,
10
so this
o'clock in the
makes
morning.
sense.
Yes, no one being in the bar at 10 a.m. is probably a good thing.
That makes sense. It's interesting that we were offered a night in the hotel before going on this journey if it's only 10 in the morning. Does anybody have any thoughts about that?
I mean, I assume they were thinking that perhaps we could buy supplies or camping equipment or something like that if we wanted and head out tomorrow morning.
Want us to spend money in the town?
These small towns, they're adventure-driven economies.
Right, adventure-driven economy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. This doesn't seem like I was thinking I'd come in here and I'd be like find people who I could talk to, but there's really just one.
Well, we can ask her some questions.
Let's ask that person, yeah.
She is just paying rapt attention to your conversation.
Oh,
Sort of
she
just
is.
sitting with her hands under her chin, just kind of waiting.
Oh, so she knows why we're there.
Super.
Hey,
To fail? What?
What's her name?
Hey, Zola,
Darling, what's your
his-
name? What's your name, sweetie?
Oh, Yiselda.
Oh, Yuselda. Very lovely to meet you. These are my friends. Introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
hi,
Gavin.
Hi, I'm Sriracha.
Chadrick.
Hi, what brings you to town?
So we've been hired to solve a mystery. Apparently you have some missing people, things happening in woods. We're here to figure out what's happening, who to get arrested, and how to have a good night's rest. So what can you tell us about the things you know? Do you know anything about these missing people, about the woods?
I know that there was this guy named Bart, and he's a little funny, and he left like 3 months, like a long time ago. Well, not that long, but like a while ago, you could say.
So, may I interrupt you for 1 second?
Sure.
Is Bart funny like haha, like hilarious, or funny like meaning a little bit queer, like myself?
He thinks he's very funny.
Like haha?
I thought I was going to do a joke and it didn't land, and that's okay. He's a little
That's
odd.
okay, Iselda. It happens all the time.
Cool. He's a little odd. He loves puzzles and he loves jokes.
Oh. So he is funny. Like that. Funny weird. Funny queer. In the original,
Yes.
like in the 80s when Boy George was singing. Queer
Yes.
like that. Weird.
Yes, he's a little weird. He seems fine. He seems fine enough. I don't quite know what he got up to, but he seems okay.
I'm curious why you mentioned him first.
Well, he, I guess, disappeared isn't the right. I don't know. It seemed like everything started changing once he was gone.
Oh, so what's
How
different?
How did things change? Sorry.
Well, we sometimes send people out into the woods to hunt, animals and whatnot for food. But they couldn't find anything. There were no animals in the forest anymore, and that's very strange.
This seems like it tracks with what Taffeta told us.
What did Taffeta tell us?
This. Basically, the Taffeta told us this. So
Sorry, I thought there was something coming after it, and then I realized that was it. That was the whole statement.
no. Oh no! I hope I'm not being mean. No, Iselda, I hope I'm not being mean to you.
I feel fine.
Okay, good. Okay. Is there anybody who might okay, so for like the hunting parties and stuff, who organizes those? Is there someone we can talk to? Is there somebody that like would know where those hunters would have gone or something?
I'm not quite sure who's responsible for it per se.
Do you have any hunters who like come and drink at this bar?
No.
Oh.
I confess we're not most people. I suppose you could say that the nightlife of the town is over at Corvino's, and
Oh.
but
Okay.
I'm doing well. I'm doing fine.
Oh, that's good. That's really good to hear.
How?
Well,
if there's nobody in your bar.
Well, no, but I have beds and I have it's fun. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm sorry if that was forward.
It's all right, Chadrick.
We,
It's all right.
we trust you. We trust your opinion of yourself. We trust it. We trust it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, should we go over there?
To Corvino's?
Well, to ask. We need to find people.
I think just in light of some, recent understanding of like an empty bar, why don't we patron here and then go over there and ask some questions? We're going to eat anyway, and if Corvino's is doing fine, I say we still stick to our original plan, give our young you still does some business, and then head our way over. Does that work?
Excellent
Sure.
idea. Yes. What's on the breakfast menu?
Perfect.
Brunch.
Brunch. I apologize. You're right, Sriracha.
It's all right.
We are on at the brunch menu at this moment in time.
Told you.
She
sweet.
presents you with some toast and eggs and sausages
Oh,
and mimosas.
my goodness.
And
Right.
as we're all eating, you notice how much Chadrick just loves toast.
Yes. Chadrick loves his toast. He always has.
Yeah, just a little bit of butter. Doesn't need anything else.
Yeah, that's when I started hiding the butter in my house.
I found
A
it.
wise
though.
man.
It's, hidden in the fridge, like way behind things.
Chadrick's the reason I only eat bread once a month.
Yeah, because I eat it usually before you get to it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's only one slice left in the party pack.
If you want some, listen. If you want it, you can always ask.
Yeah. Chadrick comes over and he eats the toast, eats all the bread, and leaves the ends in the bag.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I
I
like
do
the
that.
ends, thank God.
Sorry.
But that's why he doesn't come over much anymore. That and my wine glass. And who plays Wii?
Yeah, fantasy video games. I forgot about how we have fantasy Wii tennis.
It's a very popular sport.
Big fan of Fantasy Boy George as well. He was quite the bard.
He totally was.
He
And also
was.
Taboo.
A true legend.
It's
A
true.
true legend.
It's true. His calm emotion spell, do you really want to hurt me? Oh my god.
Yeah.
He just he would sing that and monsters would just be like, nope, I don't want to hurt you. In fact, I just want to hang out. And then it was amazing.
Yeah.
We
Clown
didn't have Boy George where I'm from originally.
Oh.
I didn't learn about that person until I came to the United States. So
And then and now your life is different because you know about him.
These fantasy United States.
Our lines are blurring.
So you have a lovely brunch.
There we go. Percy's got us.
I'm now drunk. That's what's happened. I'm now drunk and making things up.
You have a lovely brunch. You perhaps overdo it on the bottomless mimosas, and you head over to Corvino's. You head in there, and you see a crow-feathered Arakakra, which is a bird person. You see a big crow man at the bar, and you see it is filled with a few seedy townsfolk, kind of sitting around, nursing ales.
Early in the morning. Or what time do we finish brunch?
11:30.
11:30.
That was a short. We got.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Well, yeah, oh man, I feel like I gotta go get supplies too, but seems like prime, conversation territory, which is really me and Zola's sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, we could probably get some info out of I don't know. What do you think, Zola?
I think if you want to come with me, we can totally do this, and maybe they can run some errands while we take care of this.
I don't know. Do you guys need anything at the store?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said there was something to do.
Oh, I just figured I should get to the store and get some supplies.
Some supplies. And Zola thought that maybe we should go get supplies for y'all.
No, I don't. Look, multitasking, trying to feed several birds with one loaf.
I see.
Oh,
We're on our way. We have places to be. We've got things to do. We can't really
Yes.
we don't need four
So
people
Zola,
to
is there
talk.
something that
That me and what's your name, dude? There's
Gavin.
Chadrick, and there's Zola, and there's Gavin. God. I'm never going to remember these names. But Gavin.
No, there wasn't anything in particular that I thought. I thought
I'll go. No,
Chadrick, but I don't know.
it's fine. You know what? I'm the one who had some ideas, so I'm happy to go to the. You know what, Zola? Go. You clean up. Go get. I feel like you could get a lot of information out of these people. And I'll go and see if I can hit up the general store folks, see if I can get any information and also get some supplies.
Perfect.
And is it wise for us to split up now?
It's a town.
Oh, it's just a small town. What could possibly happen?
Sure.
Yeah.
Where shall we meet back?
Oh, let's meet back at the Beholder.
What time?
Oh, I don't know. Dinner?
No.
How long is it? How long is it going to take to buy
11:30.
supplies?
No. Chadrick, what's the matter with you? No.
All right.
Listen, let's meet up in a half hour. Transfer your supplies to my, bump my phone, and then I'll have your list on my phone.
Phone. You're so good at fantasy role playing, Kevin. Like, it's just the best. This man is he's an equity actor with a career, no less.
Listen, can I tell you something? The bumping my phone. Remember when you could do that with iPhones and you bumped to get the contact information?
Oh my
when
God,
iPhones first
yeah.
came out.
Do I have
Do you
message?
remember that, Hornak?
Yeah.
Well, does anybody? Hey, no, I would know this. Do either of our Eldritch Knights have the message cantrip?
I do not.
Uh,
Actually,
Zola does.
So Zola, you have a spell. It's a cantrip. It's not a spell, which means you can do it anytime, and it's called message. And I feel like, and so you could like telepathically sort of like speak something to me at any given time, and I can respond. You're the only one in the group that can do that.
But I can talk to everybody.
Yeah, if you know them, and if they're within like 150 feet or something,
120.
120, which
Look at you and your game knowledge.
you probably would be.
Ooh.
I mean,
You could always send us a message or something if you need anything.
That's what that is. Cool.
but that message goes to Chadrick,
To an individual. Yeah.
And then will the rest of us get that information?
Yeah, I mean, presumably, yeah, if we share it. But yeah,
Okay. If
I
we
imagine this
share
is
it.
a thing that we've done.
so is this
So it's
could
like if
Zola
I'm
send
getting
you a
information from people, I can be sending that to you wherever.
No,
Is that,
because
what do you mean?
No, I mean like if you want to send a text and say, "Hey, let's meet up and I'm done. Where are you?" This is a great example of how to do that in this world.
Okay, got it.
I can't send you a text if you don't send me a text first, but I can respond.
Ooh, awesome. So okay, I like that. Thank you for that. That's what a cantrell is.
Well, it's what a message cantrip is. Yes.
Cantrip, excuse me. Message cantrip. Message.
I have cantrips too, but they're not about messages. They're all
That's
about.
fine. Yeah, I do too. I
Weapons
do
and
too. They're
shit.
just not this. Cool. Okay. Well, if anybody wants to go to the store, I'm going to go to the store.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay with you.
Zola,
Spectacular. Yeah, let's do this.
Cool.
let,
We head
let
up.
us do this.
So you and we're going to split up in the bar and speak to the CD people.
That sounds great.
Great.
It's much better than shopping for groceries for y'all. So I appreciate
Perfect.
that. I appreciate
Great.
that.
I love it. Let's take a lap.
Let's make
Wonderful.
it. Let's do it. Okay.
So you all see in Corvino's, you see sort of one big group kind of gathered around a table.
I've got the group. Was that really funny?
That was really funny. So
It
you
was
went-
just so like enthusiastic.
Yes.
You approach the group. As you approach, a kind of older human man kind of looks up and says, "How can I help you?"
Darling, looking for some information on some missing people. And there's a group of you here, so I thought, let's do them all. Let's talk. What do you know about the woods and the missing people, please, my dear?
Well, before I tell you what I know, how about you tell me what you're doing in town?
Oh, easy. Me and some friends, lovely gentlemen, have been hired, and we are here to solve a mystery for your town. The hope is that no more people die. So we're here to make sure no more people die.
Huh.
Yeah.
So you're adventurers.
Yes. We like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, town to town we move, my friends and I. We are paid to make people's lives better. We get to vacation. We get to kill some things. It works out for everyone.
Huh. You're not the first group of adventurers I've seen come through here in the past week or so.
Oh, that's wonderful information. Tell me, how many groups have come before us, please?
I don't know. They're kind of all the same to me.
More than 3?
No.
In just the last week, less than 3 groups have come through. Have you seen them after you saw them the first time?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe they just got bored.
Do you know who is calling us here? Do you know where these people are coming from?
I don't know where they're coming from, but like Taffeta's asking them to come in.
It's all Taffeta. No one else. Just Taffeta.
She's the town steward. She's in charge of that.
You know, I'm just making sure that there aren't anybody working under her. So you're sure all of this is from Taffeta?
Yeah.
Zola.
Great.
Zola.
Yes.
Ask, because I'm not going to talk to them since you called the group. Will you ask how they feel about Taffeta?
Great. Question. What are your feelings about Taffeta?
I don't know. I don't know. She's fine.
She's fine.
I've maybe met her once.
Okay. Bureaucratic, so you don't see her a lot. Great. Okay. Some more questions. These people who've come into town and have disappeared, do you know anything? Did you talk to them? Did you interact with them?
I think they came and got a drink, maybe.
Okay. Did anybody ask you any questions the way we are?
I'm not asking any questions.
My friend over there is asking questions of another person, at least I assume, right?
Yeah, well, I'm actually listening to you.
Oh, you're here. Sorry.
I'm here, but I'm only listening. I'm not talking to them.
Okay.
I refuse. I'm going to talk to my own people while you listen to them.
Listen to me talking to them in a minute.
Oh, I see. We'll do both. Got it.
Yeah.
No, awesome. So my friend and I here are asking questions. So just wondering, did they ask questions of you?
Yeah, I think they asked about the woods, but I don't really know anything about the woods.
Okay.
Will you ask them why they don't know anything about the woods, if they've never been in the woods, or why don't you know anything about the woods? Great.
Why don't you know anything about the woods? Do you use the woods? Do you go into the woods yourselves?
I don't like trees.
Does the town not promote using the nature?
No, people go in there all the time. It's just not for me.
Okay. What kinds of people go into the nature?
Children, adults.
Children and adults.
Okay. So everybody, generational. It's not just like workers or girls looking to be living the fairy life in the woods. Like it's anybody. It's everybody.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think there's a barrier to, like, I don't think there's rules about who can and can't be in there.
Okay. Do you know of the people that are missing? Males, females, children?
There are people missing?
Oh, you don't know about this. You're the most popular bar in the village and you don't know people are missing. Okay. Is there someone who would be tracking where the missing people, where the dead bodies are? Where do your dead bodies go?
I think they just get like buried in like dirt.
Okay.
Zola.
So it seems like either this person knows nothing at all or they're hiding something. I think every time you say dead bodies, they don't flinch. There's not an issue with dead bodies. So I'm wondering if this person... I'm sorry, I need to whisper this to you. I'm wondering if this person could be really hiding something. So, well, I can detect emotion. I have a spell that says that I can detect emotions of people. And I'm wondering if I should try to detect this person's emotions. I have no idea if I'm breaking the rules of this game, but I am asking you that maybe I should use this power on this person.
You sure can. They might perceive you casting a spell,
which means
he might figure out that you're doing something, and he might not.
It might be considered rude.
Oh,
And then we don't get the information if he is hiding something.
But the only reason that would I still get the information if they think I'm rude?
I don't know. You would have to find out.
Okay. So, Zola, I think what we have to figure out now is if this is a dead end, if this dude is a dead end, or if we should go talk to someone else in the bar.
Another table.
Yes. Who else is in the bar?
It
do you
is
want to
this
go to
one.
another bar, or do you want to keep talking to him?
In the bar is this one group, and then the bartender, and that's it.
Oh, we should talk to the bartender.
Oh, you go for it.
What, are you finished talking to him though?
I'm going to end my conversation. I'm just letting you know that we're gonna move on over. So we'll end this conversation and then we'll head to the bar.
okay, great. Thank you.
Great.
I love that throughout this whole thing, they're just talking next to a group of people about a group of people and wondering if casting a spell would be rude.
All I'm saying is they have no idea. They have no idea.
God, this game is
I'm drawing
great.
on my personal experiences. Everybody sees me walk into a room, but they never want to talk to me.
Is that a tiefling thing?
No, that's a black thing.
Yeah. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop.
I don't know if you've heard the expression "Invisible Man got the whole world watching." You can't see me, but you see everything I do. If you know what I'm saying. So I feel like we could pop in and out of consciousness of this person's consciousness just because, you know.
This just got political. Woo, woo.
Don't you dare cut that shit out.
If you cut it out, we'll know you're racist.
So it seems like there's not much that you can tell us. I appreciate your time. Before I do leave, I just want to double check. You're saying you know nothing about dead bodies. You believe that Taffeta is chill and doesn't feel like a threat to you. And this is your favorite place to drink. Are those things right?
Yes.
Great. Thank you so
What's
much
your
for
name?
your time.
Dolphus.
Adolphus.
Adolphus,
Nice.
thank you.
Oh, just Dolphus. I also said
Oh, I see. Dolphus.
Dolphus.
Okay.
Thank you, Dolphus.
Thank you, Dolphus. It's sort of
Yeah.
like doll face.
I don't like that. And he goes back to his drink.
Sorry,
And
Dolphus.
to the bar we go, Sriracha. Would you
Yes,
like to take
let's-
this
Yeah.
lead?
I'll talk. Yeah. So, hey, bartender,
Hey there,
what's your name?
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe. My name's Sriracha. How's it
It's
going?
nice to meet you. I'm doing great.
Yeah, cool. That's cool. You look like you're enjoying the business here.
Yeah, I can't complain.
Are you always busy this early in the morning?
It's just I have a lot of regulars. This is a small town. We don't get a ton of new people coming through often.
Oh. I heard that there were a couple of other newcomers that came to town this week. Did they stop in here?
I did see some people come through, but I can never tell if they're, here to trade or here to pick up goods or...
Well, can you tell me about the last people who came in to talk to you? That you didn't know, newcomers to town?
I don't think there's anything particularly special about. They're just people. They didn't
were
really
just
talk to
people.
me much.
There weren't adventurers that came through?
They had weapons and stuff, but I didn't really find out what their deal was.
Not at all. Did you served them drinks?
Yeah?
Did they come back through? Did they paid and then they left and then they came back before they left town altogether? Are they still in town?
No, I just saw them the once. I don't know if they're still here. I don't think so.
Do you know where they went?
No. They didn't really talk to me very much.
You know what, Giuseppe? I'm going to tell you where those people went. They went to the woods, and they disappeared.
Oh,
yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it is. Can you tell me about do you know other people who have gone to the woods and disappeared?
I think there are some people that have gone missing. And I know Taffet is trying to figure out what's going on.
What do you know about Taffet trying to figure that out?
I know that that's her job.
Yeah, how do you feel about Taffeta?
She's cool.
How do you feel about my outfit?
It's beautiful.
What's your outfit?
Excuse me?
Tell us about your outfit.
Oh, me tell you about my outfit?
I want to know what you look like.
You can't just ask an NPC to have an opinion on your outfit and not tell us.
Well, I love color. So as you can tell, I'm wearing a striped blazer. I call it a blazer because I wear it when I'm making my big sword, a big fire sword happen, because I have one of those. And I call it a blazer because it's hot and the color is what makes it sweet. So it's striped. It's sort of like Joseph's Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which is a musical. I don't know if anybody here knows what musicals are, but this one was created in the 70s. So that happened. Anyways, so it's a beautiful blazer, and I have a very long hair, and it is tied up in a ponytail that's like right in the middle of the back of my head, and it's very long. It kind of I use mane and tail to wash my hair. I don't know if you've heard of that shampoo, but that's what I use because it's like a mane and a tail at the same time. And it's like a tail because it goes all the way down to my butt. And my pants are they're ultra slim fit, but they're athletic wear, so they're also like really stretchy. And my shoes are really big platform shoes. The sole is rubber, but it's red rubber, and the shoes themselves are striped like my blazer, and the pants the pants are black, just a basic black, you know. My skin is orange, as you can see, and my my horns are very, very beautiful. I don't know. I don't know what unit of measurement we're using, but they're kind of long. Mm-hmm. And I'm really proud of them. So beautiful, my horns. I love them so much. Yes, they look like a deer in Montana. Like an antelope, actually. You know, the ones that fall every spring, that fall off. But mine don't ever fall off. I keep them, I shine them, I buff them, I sharpen them.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I love that, by the way.
Thank you.
Love the orange skinned tiefling with the like antelope. Ugh. I'm so
thank you. It feels a little like weird for you to say that you love that, because that's just what I am, who I am.
Well, I'm not there right now. This
like,
is me out of game telling you, Kevin, that is a beautiful character description, and I love the way you've created him.
Oh, well, wow. Wait, aren't you just so nice?
That's all.
Chris Diercksen.
That's me.
What a treat.
A treat.
So just
Anthony, edit this out.
You don't have to, Anthony. It's fine. Anyways.
So Giuseppe loves your outfit.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I think the outfit is kind of nice. I'm not wearing a shirt under the blazer. It just sort of like buttons with a chain in the front. So, Giuseppe, thank you for liking my outfit.
Of course.
I like your outfit as well.
Thank you.
So you told me that the adventurers came through, but they had weapons and stuff, but then you didn't notice that they came back.
And I didn't see him again.
Yeah. And do you ever go out in the woods?
No, I don't really have a reason to.
Really?
I'm the only person who works here, so.
Oh, so there's no reason for you to leave. I understand. You're doing a good thing for the people.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This is Zola.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
So you know that Taffeta is trying to solve the problem with the disappearing people in Succumber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Do you feel scared for any reason in your town?
I'm kind of nervous about it. It's just strange.
Yeah. But you have no reason to be scared because you never go into the woods.
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah. I mean, I'm sort of like passively afraid, but not like something's gonna happen to me.
Yeah. And have you ever gone to? There's a name of a lab that's in the woods. Do you know the name of that lab?
I mean, I don't know if it has a name.
It's just a lab in the woods called Lab in the Woods.
Well, I don't know if that's what I don't know if anybody calls it anything. I think it's probably where Bart went.
Oh, it's probably where Bart went. So you know about Bart.
Yeah, everybody knows Bart.
And
You know how every town has that one really weird dude?
Yeah.
That's Bart.
Yeah. That's Bart.
Ask her if Bart grew up here.
Yes. Did Bart grow up in Succumber?
He's a lot older than me, so I'm not sure. I never really asked him, but I think he's been here as long as I can remember.
And you've talked to Bart a lot in the bar?
Not a lot. Something about him is weird to me.
Okay, so everybody knows him, everybody knows Bart, but he's weird. So you're judging Bart based on his appearance, on his demeanor?
There's something about him is off. Like I don't trust it.
So you don't care that he's disappeared?
Well, he like left.
He disappeared.
No, he like chose to leave. Like he told us, he was like, "Bye, I'm heading out."
Okay.
So he announced that he was leaving.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
And did he announce it in the bar?
Not here. Like he just let everybody know, like, "Hey, like you're not gonna see me because I'm going into the woods."
Can you ask him if he has any family?
Yeah. Does Bart have any family?
Not that I know of.
Do you know who would know? Do you know where did he work? What did he do for a living?
Oh, he like does magic or something.
Oh.
He was kind of close with the priestess out at the. Yeah.
He was close to the priestess. Where's the priestess?
Oh, she's out at the Grove Haven. It's that that other building, like down the road a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Giuseppe,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna each have a shot.
Yes.
Great.
So, do you like shots, Zola?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the house for.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so nice.
Thank
Oh,
you.
wow. Look at that.
Thank you.
I will have something top shelf then.
Sure. And he pours you 2 shots of Fantasy Patron.
Oh, Fantasy Patron.
Merci.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Zola, thank you for the shot, Giuseppe. I wish you luck in
Oh, thank you.
yeah, and in not going into the woods. Zola, I think that we need to go see the priestess, but we need to check in with Chadrick and Gavin.
Yeah, so apparently I have a skill and I can use that to say, like, this is where we're going. Woo.
But I think that's only if he's 120 feet, within 120 feet away, right?
He's yeah.
I think we should be good.
It's a very small village.
Small village.
Like I imagine you like as you're walking by the general store, you're like, Chadrick, we're going.
Speaking of the general store, we hop over to Gavin and Chadrick's shopping trip.
Cool.
Smash cut to Gavin just holding a tent and being like, "So what do you think, Chadrick? Will this one do us?"
Yeah, sure. I don't know. It seems a little small, but you know, that's okay. You're small and
I'm small.
You know, so it's sort of like 3 people, and we could find room for you. That's fine. And I turn to the shopkeeper, who I assume you'd like to introduce at this moment.
He's an elderly halfling. He's kind of sitting pensively at the counter, just kind of watching. And
What's his name?
his name is Alizar P. Good, and he goes by General.
Oh, great. Yeah. So, Mr. General, sir, would you say that like 3 people could fit in this, and then have room for my diminutive friend here?
Back in my days on the savage frontier, I slept in one of those tents every evening with my compatriots, and we had a grand time.
Oh yeah. So it's good, Gavin. It's good.
Great, we will take one of these tents, good sir. And is there anything else we need, Chadrick?
Oh, I don't know. Well, maybe. So what I was hoping to do before I walked in the room was find an alley or someplace sort of more discreet and just take 10 minutes to ritual cast detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have done that, and that's a concentration for up to 10 minutes. So I would have walked in having that on concentration to see if there was anything magical in the room.
There is nothing magical in the room.
Okay, cool. That was sort of like my intention, just to be like, if there's anything we can learn there, that way, something special. But I'll say, yeah, I don't know. I think this is pretty good. And then I'll turn to the general and be like, so yeah, we're heading out. Taffeta.
Oh, yeah.
So she called for adventurers to come and help find, I guess, there's some people that have been missing.
Oh, you're adventurers.
Yeah.
Indeed,
well,
we are.
You must have a wealth of stories to share.
I have so many stories. Do you want to hear you want to hear
I
one?
love stories. I love old war stories, old adventure stories, old living stories.
Okay. What are your opinions on goblins just generally?
Oh, I hate them.
Okay, me too. They're generally pretty crappy. So there was this one time that the 4 of us, so it's me and Gavin, and then we have 2 other friends, they're really awesome, another bard like me, Nokuzola, and then another fighter type like Gavin over here, only a tiefling, and he's amazing. His name's Sriracha. Anyway, so we went out and we found these. We had like got hired to like go and take out this like den of goblins or something, and like we went out there and there was this whole like little cave, and we were like going in and skulking or whatever. You know, the scary cave kind, not like the kind that you were like, I bet you this goes into the Underdark.
Yeah, like a real adventurer's cave.
Yeah. It was at a big scary mouth, and so we walked in and we did the whole thing, and there was like goblins and they were coming, and I was like singing because I sing, and like that's where music happens and magic happens when I sing, because I went to the Bard College. So we killed the goblins, and we came back and we were like, we did it, and they gave us gold.
Wow. He leans over and he claps you on the shoulder, and it's kind of a reach for him.
Yeah.
And he goes, I like the cut of your jib, son.
Thanks.
You know, is this tent's all you're getting?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty stocked up. We do this a lot, so we've got our regular stuff, but I don't know if there's anything that you feel like would be necessary for us to look for. We're going to go to this guy. He's got a lab.
Huh.
And apparently ever since he left, all the animals are missing, and now like some hunters are going missing as well. And so we're going to go try and figure out if there's anything like, I assume, gobbling him up. Goblins.
That sounds like a grand adventure worthy of a party such as yours. And that was such thank you for sharing that story with me. Just take the tent.
Thank you very much, sir.
Wow.
Anything to help a group of young adventurers on their way.
Okay. Cool. That's really kind of you, Mr. General.
Just make sure you come back and tell me what happens on your adventure.
Yeah.
We most certainly shall.
We definitely will. There's no way we won't come back. I'm sure that you don't get a lot of adventurers in here doing this who say that they will come back and then don't. It's probably a thing that would never happen in this town. So, we're going to come back and we're going to be like, hey, we found them. And it was, I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll figure it out and we'll tell you.
Can't wait.
May I just say, I just want to compliment you on your character work, Chris Diercksen. The voice and just everything. I didn't expect that I needed to actually be good as an actor to do this. So I just am so impressed that you're actually like really, you're in it to win it, friend. And I just want you to know that I see you.
Thank you. Yeah, okay. Well, great. Well, I don't know. I guess if there's nothing else, you don't have any leads. Have you heard, Gavin? Have you heard anything about any of this stuff, Mr. General? Like any people leaving or disappearing or anything that we can... Because people, they just said, go to the woods. And like, that's outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is there any like direction you think we could be going or people we should be talking to about this besides Taffeta, who had very little to offer?
We heard something about a creek. Do you know what people would be doing down around there?
Well, people go to fetch water and play in the creek, go swimming.
Ah, I see. So it's a recreational area.
And a source of water for the creatures of the forest.
It seems okay.
Oh,
for the creatures, yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right.
Best of luck to you.
Which way is that creek exactly?
It's sort of in the center.
The center? We are
of the forest.
We are the center.
Sorry.
I
don't. Which direction from here?
North, south, east,
west.
If
you follow the path out past the Grove Haven, that the church.
Oh.
If you follow
wonderful.
out past there, the path will lead you right into the woods.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And you bid your farewells to Mr. General Good. And as you exit, wouldn't luck have it, you pass the other two members of your party leaving Corvino's. And I think that is a lovely place to cap our first episode of Dungeons and Drama Nerds. We will see you next week. Dungeons and Drama Nerds is produced by Todd Brian Backus, Percy Hornak, and Nick Orvis, and is mixed and edited by Anthony Sertel Dean. Of Mice and Monsters, our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure was written by Matthew Minnicino, featuring Christopher Diercksen as Chadrick Bosley, Kevin R. Free as Sriracha, Rene Goddess as Nokuzola, Nicholas Orvis as Gavin the Glorious, and Percy Hornak as our Dungeon Master. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at DN Drama Nerds. Check out cast bios on our website, dungeonsanddramanerds.com, and tune in next week for another episode of Dungeons and Drama Nerds.